How's it going, fellow Helldivers? In this video we're going to be covering why you should consider using the Plas1 Scorcher, the builds I use when using it, versus both the bugs and the bots, and some tips and tricks along the way. The Plas1 Scorcher is a light armor damaging plasma rifle with great accuracy and has the ability to take down medium and the occasional heavy enemy thanks to its explosive damage. It has a mag capacity of 15 and it comes with 6 spare clips. The Scorcher can be found on the very last page in the free Helldivers Mobilized Warbond. When trying the Scorcher out, I was very surprised at how strong this weapon was, especially when it came to taking out the tougher enemies, especially the stalkers. With just over half a magazine you can take down stalkers with ease, which is great to know given how deadly they can be when allowed to get close. Another enemy I was surprised I could take out with relative ease were the Automaton gunships. In just under 2 mags, and due to the amazing accuracy of the Scorcher, these pesky flying enemies don't cause me too much problems now, due to the Scorcher and what support weapon I pair it with, which we'll find out in the build section of this video. So with that said, we'll move on to what builds I run when using the Plas1 Scorcher, starting with the bugs. So starting with the armor, I use the CE74 Breaker Light Armor. It's great for its versatility, having a speed rating of 550 and a stamina regen of 125, and most importantly comes with the armor passive engineering kit, which reduces your recoil by 30% when crouched or in prone, and gives you an additional 2 grenades, which is what makes this passive important. The grenades are what we're going to use to close the bug holes other than stratagems, so having 6 grenades is the key to selecting this armor alongside the recoil reduction, which makes this already accurate weapon an absolute laser. Given the small mag size of the Scorcher, I find having the P19 Redeemer machine pistol as your secondary perfect for those last ditch efforts when getting swarmed by those pesky hunters. It comes with a decent amount of mags and depending on your accuracy can take out multiple hunters with one magazine, which we all know is very handy. As mentioned earlier, we will be using the grenades to close bug holes, so we use the G16 impact grenade, which comes with an additional 2 grenades due to the armor passive on our CE74 breaker armor. Your grenades will primarily be used for closing bug holes or the remaining bug holes after you've used a stratagem on them, and for the occasional last ditch crowd control when you're getting heavily pressed. Moving on to the stratagems, when facing the bugs we start with the ever reliable Eagle Airstrike. This is always one of my recommendations in most of my builds, so I generally believe this is the most well-rounded stratagem. Next up is the Eagle 500kg bomb, which main use will be for taking out the Bile Titans. I use this for its ease of use when taking out the larger enemies and for clearing up hordes normally surrounding your main target. You can use other stratagems such as the Rail Cannon Strike or the Orbital Precision Strike, but I personally prefer the 500kg for how easy it is to use and place when needing it at the last ditch moment. The Quasar Cannon makes its way into my build for its ease of use against mostly chargers and for finishing off the occasional Bile Titan. It has unlimited ammo, is very accurate, and it doesn't require you to carry a pack like the autocannon or the spear, giving you space to have another backpack related stratagem, which we'll see next. The Quasar Cannon did recently get a small nerf by having its cooldown time extended by 5 seconds, but I don't mind that trade off for still having a weapon that's capable of taking out every heavy enemy whilst having unlimited ammo. The last spot on this bug build goes to the Guard Dog Rover. This is the bread and butter of this build, clearing up all the small bugs, saving your precious ammo from your Scorcher. The Rover version has unlimited ammo to keep you protected all mission, but it does have a small learning curve as it can kill you or your fellow Helldivers when positioning around it. Keep your distance when playing with your squad and learn how the Rover positions itself, and you'll be fine and much better off for having it with you. Thanks for watching so far and supporting the channel. If you would like to see more content like this, please like and share, and consider subscribing to the Blaggers on our road to 1000 subs. So moving on to the Automaton Scorcher build, we start by using the DP40 Hero of the Federation medium armor for its heavy armor rating, as you can take more range fire from the bots, and more importantly this armor comes with a Democracy Protects armor passive, which gives you a 50-50 chance of not dying when taking lethal damage, which is brilliant considering all the rockets, turrets and mortars you have firing at you through these missions. Also, when running medium armor, I always make sure that me or a fellow Helldiver is taking in the stamina enhancement booster to keep my mobility up. When it comes to secondaries, I tend to use the Senator against the bots for its higher damage at close range due to the occasional chainsaw welding bots charging at me. Grenade wise, I find the stun grenade to be crucial to this build. It gives me breathing space when getting pressed, as well as giving me time to position and charge my Quasar Cannon against the likes of Hulks. For my stratagems against the Automatons, I use the ever reliable Eagle Airstrike for its objective clearing capabilities and its decent upkeep time. Again, I'm selecting the Quasar Cannon as you run into so many heavy enemies, so having a support weapon that has unlimited ammo and decent accuracy is a must when running on the higher difficulties. The third spot goes to the EMS Mortar. It's one of my favourite stratagems against the Automatons. It can really turn the tide of battle, whether it's pushing an objective or defending your extract. It's such a useful bit of kit, and I always appreciate whenever another Helldiver is running it. And the last spot in this bot build is up for grabs in my opinion. I'm not set on a particular selection, but another offensive stratagem is probably the way to go. I normally go with either the orbital rail cannon strike or the precision strike to take out more heavy enemies. But if you have a certain favourite stratagem, maybe the personal shield if you want the extra protection, you can use it for the last slot. I hope you all enjoyed this video and will consider using these builds. What's your thoughts on the Scorcher? And what is your mainstay stratagem in your build that doesn't move no matter what? Please be sure to like and subscribe on our way to 1,000 subs. And as always, I'll see you on the battlefield. Blagger out.